Today is Friday, June 19th, also known as Juneteenth, and this is your forecast for the central United States. Now, in the Midwest today, there are some scattered showers and storms that will pop up this afternoon and then kind of sweep across the Midwest as we head through the overnight. There will also be another round of storms coming our way, I think, going into Sunday morning. So a couple of different periods to watch later tonight and then again on Sunday morning. Let's show you some of that here on our future radar. So here we are going into the overnight hours, a quick line of showers and storms. Doesn't look like much, but this will be much more impressive. That develops on Saturday just east of the Rockies, and then as we head into Sunday morning, that looks like it starts to approach the Midwest, going into Iowa and Missouri as we go into early Sunday morning. So as we go into Sunday afternoon, that will be moving across really right the middle of the region. 73 though today in Grand Rapids with a whole lot of sunshine. 77 in Detroit, 78 in Cleveland, 77 in Chicago, just above 80 there in Des Moines. We're around 80 down the Ohio River Valley, upper 70s Pittsburgh, 80 in Cincy, and then the other side of 80 in Louisville. I think there are going to be some showers in Memphis popping up this afternoon with a high of 86. So we're going to stay in the 70s here through the weekend in the Midwest, and maybe even getting a little bit warmer Tuesday, but a little cool down Wednesday and still in the 70s. So generally speaking, kind of a cooler pattern as we're nearing just toward the end of June already, by the end of next week. It's crazy. 78 in Chicago today, near 80 tomorrow, and then kind of hovering in the low to mid 70s here right through the middle of next week. All right, so we got some action here in the south. You know, today we got the heavy rain that was over southeastern Georgia. So let's go back to the beginning of the loop there. There's the heavy rain. That's moving away. There's still kind of a front lingering here. So you see some showers and storms kind of along this nearly stationary front. You see how I'm drawing that? That's not a dance move, by the way, although it could be a real cool one. But that's where the showers and storms are going to be developing generally along the Gulf Coast and then sort of sinking south and east once they develop. 84 today in our nation's capital, 87 in Wilmington, Charlotte, Charleston, Savannah, Atlanta, all at the risk of some heavy rain and some strong thunderstorms as all that moisture from what was Tropical Storm Arthur moves off the East Coast. 84, or rather 86 in Memphis today, 90 in Dallas with some showers and storms, 94 and drying out there in New Orleans after some heavy rain. Panhandle, Florida up through Georgia had some heavy rain yesterday. Today just some scattered showers and storms, mostly this morning for the eastern parts of the area, and we're in the 90s down the Florida Peninsula. Actually could hit 90 by the end of this weekend in parts of the southeast, including in Charlotte, and we'll stay close to 90 early next week, mid 80s by the middle of the week. Scattered clouds this morning in Fort Lauderdale, 93 this afternoon with sunshine, a few clouds, and scattered clouds, 80s for us later on tonight. Going to be a hot weekend in Fort Lauderdale, staying in the low 90s. Looks like that's the way next week will start as well. So that is this Friday morning weather update. I hope everyone has a great weekend, and remember that as long as you want there to be, there will always be a 100% chance of good things.